You don't need more time. What you need is direction. Before anyone in the world had a clock, they had a compass. Think about that for a second. The compass arrived in Europe around 1190 AD, but had been used in China as early as 1050 AD. The mechanical clock, well, it didn't show up until the mid to late 1200s. So for over 100 years, people were crossing oceans, charting continents, and building civilizations, all without a universal way to tell what time it was. But after the 11th century, they always knew which direction they were headed. Here's what that small historical tidbit tells me. What it tells me is the people who changed history weren't obsessed with how long something took to accomplish. They were much more concerned with where they were going. And I think in many ways we've lost that priority in our lives today. Let me explain. We live in a world that worships the clock. How many hours did you put in today? How quickly can you grow? How fast did you read, respond, or produce? How quickly can I receive my order from Amazon? But nobody asked the more basic question. Are you moving towards something that truly matters? During my 24 years in military service, I learned quickly early in my career that simply being busy doesn't mean being effective. Matter of fact, they're two completely different things. You can fill every hour of any mission with activity, busy work, and still never reach that objective or the goal. What separates the people who accomplish something of worth from those who just stay occupied? In a word, direction. They know what they're after. They have clear sight of the goal, and they don't confuse motion with progress. So consider this for a moment. If someone handed you a compass right now and said, "Show me the direction your life is pointed," could you answer the question clearly and concisely? Could you pinpoint within a degree of accuracy where your life is going today? Not your schedule, not your to-do list, not your next 30 days, but your life's direction. Why is that important? Well, it's important because here's some interesting truth you may not have thought about. You can reclaim portions of lost time by maximizing future time with clarity about your direction. But you can't reclaim lost direction by simply getting busier. And busier is where most of us find ourselves today. The compass was built to solve one problem, not to squeeze out more of the day, not to optimize your morning routine. It was built to answer the singular question, which way? I often write about authentic living, about faith and leadership and purpose. And as I engage with readers and other wonderful people around me, I see an emerging pattern. Those people who live well are not the ones who necessarily manage their time the best. No. These people are people who live well because they know where they're going, and they point everything they have in that direction consistently. So, begin your journey with a compass, figuratively speaking. If the direction is right, the time will take care of itself. I'd be excited to know your perspective. So do me a favor, drop a comment and take just a moment to tell me at least one word that describes the direction you're currently pointed in your life. So until next time, my friend, live well.